What if I told you Panasonic is about to drop a pocket-sized camera that shoots like a full-blown cinema rig? Yeah, 4K at 120 frames per second. A Leica lens, and a sensor so big it makes other compacts look like toys. The Lumix LX100 III is coming. And honestly, this might be the compact camera we've been begging for since 2018. Let me break down everything we know so far. Here's the thing about the LX100 series. It's always been that camera. You know the one. The camera photographers secretly carry when they don't want to lug around their main kit. Back in 2014, Panasonic did something kind of crazy. They stuffed a micro 4/3 sensor, the same size you'd find in serious interchangeable lens cameras, into a body small enough to fit in a jacket pocket. And people lost their minds. Then 2018 rolled around. The LX100 II arrived with a better screen, touch controls, and sharper images. It wasn't a revolution, a really nice polish. But here's where it gets frustrating. That was 7 years ago. 7. In camera years, that's basically ancient history. Photographers have been waiting, and waiting, and honestly, some of us gave up hope. But now, the rumors are getting loud, and they're saying 2025 might finally be the year. Let's talk about why this camera even matters in the first place. See, most compact cameras, even the expensive ones, use these tiny 1-inch sensors. And look, they're fine. They get the job done. But when the lights go down, when you're shooting at a moody cafe or trying to capture a sunset, that's when small sensors start to struggle. The LX100 series has always been different. That micro 4/3 sensor is roughly 4 times larger than what you'd find in typical point-and shoots. More surface area means more light. More light means cleaner images when things get dark. And it means that creamy background blur that makes your photos look, well, expensive. Now here's what the rumors are saying about the LX100 III. The current model sits at around 17 megapixels. Solid, but not spectacular. The third generation? We're hearing 20 megapixels or higher, maybe even touching 25. But, and this is important, they're supposedly doing this without killing the low-light performance. That's the tricky part. More pixels usually means more noise at high ISOs. If Panasonic pulls this off, they've cracked the code. Now let's get into something that genuinely excites me. Autofocus. The LX100 II had, let's call it character. Sometimes it locked on perfectly. Other times it had a mind of its own. Street photographers learned to work around it. But it was never fast, never confident. Panasonic has been doing incredible things with phase detection autofocus in their full-frame cameras lately. Like scary good. Face tracking, eye detection, subject recognition, the whole package. And word on the street? That technology is coming down to the LX100 III. Imagine pulling this thing out at a family gathering, pointing it at your kid running across the yard, and actually nailing the shot. Every time. That's the promise here. For street photographers, travel shooters, anyone who needs to capture moments fast. This could be the upgrade that changes everything. All right, video people, this one's for you. The LX100 II could shoot 4K. Respectable for its time. But we're not living in 2018 anymore. Content creators need more. Filmmakers need options. Here's what the leaks are suggesting. 4K at 120 frames per second. Let that sink in. Butter smooth, slow motion from a camera you can literally pocket. And possibly, 6K recording options. Now think about what this means for creators. You're traveling light. Maybe you're a solo filmmaker. Maybe you just want a killer bee camera that doesn't scream, "I'm filming you," to everyone on the street. The LX100 III could be that secret weapon. Oh, and they're supposedly improving heat management too. Because nothing kills a good take like your camera overheating 3 minutes in. If Panasonic fixed that, game changer. Let's talk about the feel of this thing. In a world where every camera company is shoving more features into touchscreens and buried menus, Panasonic has always kept the LX100 refreshingly analog. Dedicated aperture ring on the lens. Shutter speed dial on top. Exposure compensation right where you need it. No menu diving. No scrolling through settings while your shot disappears. You see it, you turn it, you shoot. There's something almost romantic about it. like holding a piece of photography history that just happens to shoot 4K 120. The LX100 III is expected to keep this design philosophy. Same classic rangefinder vibe, same hands-on control, maybe some refinements here and there, but Panasonic knows what works. So when can you actually get your hands on this thing? Nothing's official yet. Panasonic's keeping quiet, but industry watchers are pointing to late 2025 or early 2026 for the announcement. As for price, expect premium compact territory. We're talking somewhere between $1,200 and $1,500, maybe a bit higher depending on what features make the final cut. Is that expensive? Sure, but consider what you're getting. A sensor that rivals interchangeable lens cameras, a Leica-branded zoom lens, video specs that embarrass cameras twice its size. For the right shooter, that's a bargain. Let me be real with you for a moment. This camera is not designed for everyone, and Panasonic isn't trying to make it that way. If you're chasing extreme telephoto reach or demand the absolute best autofocus system on the planet, there are already other cameras out there that will serve you better. But if you're the kind of person who truly values this, the freedom to carry a genuinely powerful camera with you at all times, not a compromise, not a backup, a real, serious creative tool that just happens to fit inside your coat pocket or small sling bag, then the LX100 III might be exactly what you've been waiting for. Street photographers who want to move quietly and stay invisible. Travel shooters who refuse to sacrifice image quality for convenience. Content creators building fast, lightweight run-and-gun setups. Parents who want better-than-phone photos without having to learn the complexity of a bulky professional camera. If that sounds like you, this isn't just another camera. This is your camera. Look, we're still deep in rumor territory right now, so take everything with a grain of salt. Specifications could change at any moment, features might get added, removed, or completely reworked. That's just how the camera world works behind the scenes before an official reveal. But one thing feels absolutely clear. Panasonic knows the compact camera market is starving for something fresh. And after nearly 7 years of silence in this category, it really feels like they're getting ready to deliver something special, something worth the wait. So if you want to stay updated on every leak, every official announcement, and our full hands-on review the moment this thing drops, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be covering every single detail as it comes out so you don't miss a thing. And now drop a comment below. Are you genuinely excited for the LX100 III? Or do you think Panasonic has kept us waiting way too long? I really want to hear your thoughts and honest opinions. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.